high-stakes meetings are underway in Munich, Germany for day two of the annual Security Conference, the first summit since Russia launched its invasion of Ukraine nearly 1 year ago. Correspondent Alex Salvi is in Munich with more. Good morning, Alex.
Lydia, it's certainly a different world since this time last year, with warnings of war coming to fruition, forcing leaders to make some rather dramatic changes. Now, this is perhaps most evident with talks of historically neutral nations Finland and Sweden seeking NATO membership to deter Russian aggression of their own. Finland's leader expressing her desire to join the alliance alongside EU President Ursula von der Leyen, who says that it's time for Ukraine's allies to be proactive and prepare to be in this war for the long haul.
I think it's now the time really to speed up the production and to scale up the production of standardized products that Ukraine needs desperately. For example, the standardized ammunition. It cannot be that we have to wait months and years till we are able to replenish or till we are able to deliver that to Ukraine.
Meanwhile, U.S. Secretary of State Antony Blinken saying that he shares fears with President Zelensky that Moscow's aggression won't stop with Ukraine. Washington's top diplomat saying that there are deep concerns that the Kremlin is attempting to destabilize Moldova. Blinken adding that he's seen evidence to support those claims, making him the most prominent Western official to publicly make these type of accusations. And with China's top diplomat in attendance, Blinken will have his hands full trying to mend ties with Beijing after canceling a trip to the country just 2 weeks ago following the discovery of a spy balloon over U.S. airspace. Now, it was 1 year ago when Vice President Kamala Harris warned the world that Russia was seeking to invade Ukraine, a claim that was rejected by much of the world, including officials inside of Ukraine. Now, she used her speech last hour to say that the United States has determined that Russia has committed crimes against humanity, while stressing the importance of standing by Ukraine as this war rages on. Lydia?
Alex, following up regarding China, President Biden recently made some interesting comments about that, saying, oh, you know, they're not really, we can't be sure that they're connected to it. But then, of course, Antony Blinken, as you just mentioned, he postponed his trip. What do you think about all of that?
Well, we should get some answers. Blinken is expected to talk more throughout this summit. We are expecting to hear from President Biden over the coming days. In fact, Beijing's top diplomat telling attendees here in Munich that the U.S. response to that discovery of a Chinese surveillance balloon over U.S. airspace was absurd and hysterical. Wang Yi maintaining that that vehicle was civilian and unmanned with limited navigation that was just simply blown off course. He adds that Beijing asked Washington to handle the balloon professionally, but the decision to use fighter jets to shoot down the aircraft was a violation of international law. So, Lydia, we're still waiting to hear if he'll speak with Blinken at this summit. As you said, President Biden says he expects to speak with Chinese President Xi Jinping about that incident, but nothing official on the books for either one of those meetings as of right now.
Well, hopefully we will get some answers. Thank you so much, Alex Salvi. Thank you.